to me. This could get interesting. Oh, you get money, well, how are you spending it? Is it your passion or is it about Benjamins? Is it about cash or the fact that you didn't quit? Talk to me. Let's sip some wine. Discussion about future, the past, and the grind. What's an excuse when it's last on your mind? I love what you do, may I ask for your time? Talk to me.
Welcome to the Talk to Me podcast. I'm your host, Don Worm, sitting here with the whole motherfucking gang. We got AJ, Mercina, and Medi in the house, the Zoom, whatever you want to call it. What's good, Medi? How you doing, man?
Hey, man, I'm doing well, man. Doing great. Can't complain. It's November. Time flies. I'll tell you that. It's already been over a month since I've been back from Jordan.
That's crazy.
Before you know, I booked my flight back to Jordan. You know.
Are you ready to go back already?
I am not ready to go back yet.
Okay.
I did not miss it yet, but I feel like once the holidays pass by, I'll be ready to go.
Nice.
So we'll see.
Oh, so it's set in stone you leaving?
I mean, I don't know exactly when, but if I were to give you a date, it'd probably be like February 1st.
Okay. Right before Valentine's Day and shit.
Smart. Yeah, get out. Get
out of here.
How are you, Mercina?
Good. I'm excited that the gang is all here today. I think this is one of our first podcasts with all of us together.
Yes.
Or it's been a while, you know? But it's been good. Celebrated Halloween this past weekend. My voice just came back. My voice always disappears like a night out, a weekend out. So, but it's been good. It's been nice to celebrate Halloween when it's like 70 degrees and not 50 for once.
Yeah, that's lit.
Yeah. Or raining. I feel like every Halloween.
Actually, I always feel like it rains every year, and it actually rained in Tampa on Friday and Saturday. It rained, and I was like, of course. If it's warm, it'll rain.
Did you still go out though?
Yeah, so went out.
Thanks.
Yeah, it was fun.
What kind of question is that? It's a party type of
people,
weekend.
man. People dressed up more than just a typical, 2 or 3 days. It was
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Nah, it was like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Oh, they went crazy.
Yeah,
even the weekend before, I saw people post stuff the weekend before that they dressed up in costume.
It's crazy. I guess people missed Halloween last year, probably.
That's it. Yeah, they're trying to put 2 in 1.
Get a whole 2 weeks in.
Did we not do anything last Halloween? Oh, no, I wasn't even here.
But
Medi was in a different country, but do you guys remember in college? It was like 2 weekends, and it was like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So you needed like 8 outfits for 1 year.
Yeah, you got 2 out of me in college. Whatever the prime days was, you got me. That's all we get. How was the Sunday, Dom? I ain't even gonna ask you about the whole weekend. We know what you do on Sundays, though. How was your Sunday? Each and every Sunday, my boy out.
Hey, funny thing is, I was out with Medi this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Time, you know what I'm saying? Man. 5 bottles for Beaumont. It was a good time. It was a really good time. I really don't got no crazy story for you guys, but all in all, I fucking got really drunk, missed work Monday, like didn't even go in at all. And I'm still recovering right now. You know what I'm saying? The boy is somewhat inactive, but we're here. You know what I'm saying? Poding for the people.
Gotta get it in.
Yeah, that's it. What you think about it, man? You have a good time, man?
It actually was a good time. I mean, I saw people on Sunday that I didn't see for maybe like 2 years, maybe like pre-COVID type thing. So it was definitely good to see people. I mean, I'm with Dom too. I think maybe like at 8:30 in the morning, I pretty much called in work. I was like, yeah, I'm not working today.
Well, you guys are being mad vague. What did you guys do? Where'd you guys go?
Right. I got drunk and
I had a good time. You go to work.
I woke up and I was like, man, I got a headache. I was through, and it was a work from home day too. It wasn't like I got to go into the office, but the power was out too in my building. So if I wanted to work, it was either I go to like a coffee shop or a cafe, restaurant, or go into the office. And I was like, oh man, let me just, I got some days to take before the end of the year. Let me just use one for the night after Halloween. And, I just took the day off. I mean, I couldn't do it.
Yeah. It was one of those hangovers, like, Well, I literally was in bed 90% of the time, like either in the bed or on the couch. And when I went to my kitchen, I turned on a light, like I halfway almost threw up because my eyes wasn't used to light. Like my eyes started to get dizzy. Like it was bad. It was probably a
That
time.
boy Dom showing his age.
That hangover was real. But shit, what you get into, AJ? I seen you was outside and shit with your
Yeah, I
boys.
finally went outside. I think this was like the first night I've been out since I've been here, and I've been here for like 3 months now. So it was this little bar. So the bar was kind of tough though. It was called like Tiki something. It was a nice little bar. It had like six bar locations in 1 or 2 areas. So it was like Society and Chaz, how it like merged. So like you can go in through like 2 spots, but it was like levels to it, almost like decades too. So I'm just mixing a whole bunch of BC shit together. That's how the shit was. And it was tough. I went in that jump. I ended up falling asleep at the Airbnb. So I met my mans and them at the Airbnb. I woke up, thought I was at home. I didn't even make it home. It was one of them type of nights. And then I think I stayed in bed and watched football like all day. I finally got up for the late game. Actually, like got up and like did some stuff.
So everybody was hurt.
Yeah, that was. I was like, damn, I ain't drunk in a minute. I don't know if I'm gonna go back to this. Yeah, that shit was tough.
Hey. All right.
Now, what was funny too, like Dom ended up hitting me. I knew there was something going on Sunday, and I was like, man, I was like chilling. I had a flag football game earlier. I had pulled my hamstring. I was like, man, maybe I shouldn't go out tonight. I'll just see if Dom hits me up. If he hits me up, I'll come out. If not, I'm gonna just let it be. And
that's a
Dom
fact.
I'm
in that same boat.
Like, okay, I'll go. Nah, but I'm happy I went.
Yeah, I'm glad you did too.
Yeah.
It was good.
I
had my shit planned for a week.
Bro, it was kind of crazy. The bottles just kept coming. I know there was a lot of people. It was just like bottle after bottle.
I feel bottle. The story looked like that too.
Yeah, I only showed my shit. It was like 8 or 9 bottles, and these motherfuckers was buying
1942.
Like I seen more 42s than Azuls. I mean than Casamigos. Like there was one point Beaumont had like 3 in his hand. I was like, they gave me one to put it to the side. I said, bro, this is not my bottle, but all right, I'm putting it to the side and shit. Like that's crazy.
But let me ask you this: when did tequila become a thing at buying at tables? Because it was never a thing before like COVID.
Early last year.
Yeah, literally last year. Like it's like just became a thing. That's like usually a big no-no just because nobody really makes tequila drinks. You just take a tequila shot. When you're at the table, you want to make a drink, but hey, I'm with the shot. I kind of hate taking drinks or making drinks. So then I gotta hold the cup in my hand.
Tequila's been a trend lately in the past like couple of years, because I think when we were in college, I think the big trend of alcohol was Ciroc. You know, if you had Ciroc, you were popping. Like different flavors. Now it's all Casamigos.
If you come to without Casamigos, they're looking at you like you got Burnett's or some shit.
Burnett's was the time though when I was about 18. Hey.
Don't remind me.
Used to get the green joint. Thought it was lit. Whatever the apple.
The apple jump for a time. You know what I'm saying? Then you grow up. Hey, all you need is one weekend growing up, and you'll never go back. But starting off, hey, got to start somewhere.
So my boy took a woman out this past week. He's been talking to her about a week, and he said he was really hype about it because like, man, I finally get to take her out after like a week or so of her faking. And he goes on a date with her. He said they had straight conversations, but it was just like she was more interested in her phone and then in the conversation than the conversation. So what I asked him, I was like, yo, so did you say anything about it or you let it slide? And he was like, nah, I let it slide because I didn't want to seem like I was entitled for her to, getting out of phone because I didn't know if it was an emergency or not. So what do y'all think about it? If y'all go on a date and that happens to you guys, are you gonna be like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Are you gonna cut them off and ghost them after? Or what do you think you should do?
I guess before we get into it, how long have they been together? Or is it just like a first or second, third date?
First date.
I would you ain't gotta like go crazy. You can make it like playful and try and just figure out like if she on her phone, like if it's for an emergency or not. But I mean, me and my girl, I get checked on that all the time, or I'll check her. Just why you on your phone? Like you out here interacting in real life. Why you gonna be on your phone? But you don't have to check them in a bad way. You can do it like playful. But I would try and see, because that's a waste of a date if you're gonna be on your phone.
Mm-hmm. I actually had to call out a guy that I was dating. I thought I was on my phone a lot. He's even more so. And I would just literally, it's just awkward when you're just sitting there looking at them on their phone and they don't even realize. That's how consumed he was. And I checked him and I was like, look, if this is all you're gonna do, be on your phone, why am I here? He's like, you know what, you're right. Like I didn't even notice it because I have like stocks and all this shit on my phone. I do my business on my phone, whatever, which I understand, but like there's a time and place where it's like, get your business and shit out of the way before you see me. And when you see me, give me like your undivided attention. So once I called him out on it, he agreed. He was like, damn, you're right. And then he like stopped. He would catch himself when he picked up his phone. He'd look at me and he'd like put his phone down. It's like, yeah, put that shit down. Or flip your, usually when I go out, if it's not in my purse, it's on the table, which I think is okay, but it's face down like this. So I don't like so it doesn't light up, you know? So
I mean, yeah, definitely. Even if I don't know if it's about a first date. If it's a first date, I probably wouldn't call them out. But like I just said, it probably has to be playful.
mm-hmm.
But like if we're on a first date, that phone should never come out. That phone should not even be on the table. Like even face down.
Yeah.
That face
okay.
it should not even be on the table.
For first date, yes, I agree.
Think about it like this: if a girl or a guy is on their phone, I mean, Merce, when did you go out? You went out with him in the evening? If it was during the day, checking stocks, okay, the market is open, makes sense. You know,
it was
whatever,
no, it was more. Like, it was in the evening, always on his phone in the evening, and I'm like,
my man's bullshitting. He just probably has a habit of getting on his phone. Maybe he's on crypto, but whatever. But anyways, if you're on a first date, that phone should be in your pocket, in your purse. It should never come out, because if it's coming out, just put your phone. I mean, well, people are gonna be like, oh, if someone is gonna call you that night, and like you told the person ahead of time, okay, sure, you're waiting for something, that's totally fine. But at the end of the day, you're pretty much going out because you're free, and you're with that person. Don't take out your phone. I mean, what are you gonna be on your phone? Texting other people on IG? TikTok?
No, let me tell you why guys are on their phone, especially during the season. Y'all play that fantasy football shit. So it's always like, y'all are always like checking who got points.
Hey, Sundays and Thursdays, leave them alone.
It's Monday night football, it's Sundays, it's Thursdays. I'm like, damn, it's like 5 days a week.
Actually, it could be every day now, because sports betting, I mean, especially in Virginia, it's legal now, and everyone pretty much does it. But example, Italy. When I was in Italy, I was in Positano. We're at this nice restaurant. There's this couple next to us. And I mean, look, they're in Positano. So that means they've been together for a little while, unless the guy's like just bringing her on a trip. Maybe they met recently. But when I tell you, this girl was on her phone for maybe 30, 45 minutes straight, and he's just there.
Sick.
So he's not even on his phone.
I'd be tight.
He's not even on his phone. And we're like looking, I'm like, yo, she's on TikTok. She's on TikTok.
Yeah.
They're in Positano, a nice ass restaurant. The water's literally right there. I mean, my man's about to pay $250 for this dinner, and she's on her phone for 30 minutes straight on TikTok.
What was his face like when you observed him?
He was so casual. He was just like sitting there. It's like he was like getting played or something. I don't know. Did not do anything. Not a word.
That's crazy.
It's even more awkward.
A couple times, but that's it.
It's even more awkward that you're an outsider looking at this happening. Like, didn't you feel bad for him, or like this girl's a little bitch?
I notice it all the time, because that's like my like number one rule, pet peeve type thing. Like when you're on a date or something, like with a girl, with like if you're with your close friends, take out your phone and whatever, it's fine. But if you're on a date, I don't want to see the phone out. I mean, 100%. We're at Filomena. When I went to Filomena with guys who came from Australia, the table behind us, the girl was on her phone for 30 minutes straight too.
Damn.
So would you say it's mainly girls that you've observed that are just on their phone a lot more than guys?
I think more times than not, it's the girl, just because she's not interested.
Really?
I think she's trying to avoid conversation.
What you think, Marcia? That's true. That sounds like a good
Yeah, I don't know. But thing is, if I was on a date, I usually, especially if it's like the first couple of dates, I'll put my phone away completely because honestly, nothing can be like if I put aside my time like an hour or two for that, everything else can wait. But if I'm not feeling the conversation, I'm not gonna like take my phone out and just start texting or going on TikTok or whatever. I'm gonna finish the conversation, but then I probably won't hit up the person again, you know? So yeah, for first dates, no, but to avoid conversation, I mean, it kind of sounds like something, you know, just kind of, I think, you know what it is? I think it's like the awkward silence where it's like you guys have nothing to talk about. So you just kind of pick up your phone and like do a little like reply or whatever, and then you put your phone back down. And then I think it's like more of like a awkward silence when you have nothing to converse about.
Yeah. I mean, it does get awkward. It gets awkward.
For sure.
Yeah.
So like I'll give you my quick answer. As far as like I'll say you can use it just like no more than a handful of times. But my thing is when you're using it, I would prefer you to be very apologetic about it. Like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. You know what I'm saying? As long as you know you're fucking up, cool with it. But I wouldn't say I would be cool with making it a habit like the whole time for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes straight. I think that's OD. But every once in a while, like maybe once every 15 minutes, okay. Obviously, I'm not cool with it, but I'll let it slide. It won't say anything. But if it's majority of the time, I give you one more date. And if you do that shit a second time, I'm just going to be off you.
Yeah.
You know, Dom, I agree with that point because earlier this year when I went on dates with this guy, he let me know that he was on call like 24, like he was on call throughout like during the night. So he's like, I need to put my phone on the table and my ringer on loud just in case I get a call from work, which it's happened like maybe twice, but I appreciated that he let me know that it could happen. And then like when it did happen, he, you know, he looked at me and I was like, I mean, it's work, so take the call, you know? But yeah, to have like, oh, like I'm expecting a call tonight or whatever, that's fine. But if it's just you're constantly on your phone bojangling while we're supposed to be, you know, talking and on a date, then that's not okay.
Proper communication.
Say it again, JJ.
Especially if it happens again, like the second date and he or she is doing the same thing. I mean, that's gonna happen every time then.
Yeah.
But to what like Dom said, if someone is checking their phone every like once in a while, okay, that's totally fine. But then at the same time, it's like you're thinking like, man, this person got like an issue where they're like antsy to check their phone every like 10 minutes. Like they have to. You feel the need to check your phone, even though you're not waiting for anything or not expecting anything. But the fact that you have that urge to check your phone. I mean, look, we all got that problem. I think. I mean, I don't want to speak for everyone here. Everyone
the phone's the new drug, man. You got to get a little dose. You feel me? You got to get a dose every once in a while.
It's a problem.
Have you guys ever checked your phone while you were out with someone just to look at the time? Like, cause I don't wear a watch at all. I don't know if you guys wear watches, but just to check the time. If my phone is on the table, I'll like touch it just to look at the time.
Yeah,
I usually forget to look at the time, and then I'll have to double check. So that'd be a problem for me. Like I'll be on the phone, and then I'll go back and be like, "Yo, what was the time?" Like that was what I originally was looking for.
All right,
What, Dom?
Have y'all ever? Can y'all think of any scares? Like, say you on a date, and let's just say you got a dating app, and it says you've got a match, or your sneaky link hits you up while you're on a date. Has that ever
Bro, you got to get that all in order, dog.
Oh my God.
If you gonna go out and do that, make sure your stuff in order. You have a match. You got the jump popping up. You got a notification still going.
You gotta grab that shit real quick. Shit, let me put that real quick. No notifications, bro. No notifications.
It's happened.
Yeah.
That's
why they invented do not disturb.
In your pocket or do not disturb. Keep it in your pocket and do not disturb.
Okay.
My phone is ever since Jordan. Actually, my phone stays on do not disturb because me being in Jordan,
dog, you know what I'm saying?
Us
Americans ain't got it like.
When I sleep, everyone gets off work, and that's when the phone starts ringing.
Right.
So do not disturb has stayed on.
For sure.
All right.
That's really good though.
How do y'all feel about? We'll get off of this. So you know how everyone says like when you're on dates, like it's a red flag if their cell phone is face down on the table. Do y'all think that's a red flag or it's whatever?
I think it's a red flag. I mean, like I said, it should not be on the table.
Depending on the date, though, the first couple dates, yeah, no. But if it's just like, oh, casual, you're sitting down, I don't, well, because I guess I do it. I just put it down, or I'll put it in my purse. It just depends. Wait, but I wanted to share something with you guys because it's happened to me.
Right, my question.
The guy I was dating, I was on my phone with him, but we weren't. What did he say?
No, go ahead. We're here. We're with you. We're with you.
Oh, okay. I was like, did we get off the topic? Because I was like,
no, we're right here with you.
Okay.
So I was it wasn't a date. I was hanging out with a guy, you know, and I was just on my phone, like he's on his phone, like Instagram, whatever. And I get a DM and I just open it without even thinking. And a guy I met one time, my friend's boyfriend's friend, like that I met one time, sent me a meme. And I opened it and then I didn't even read the meme because it just looked like inappropriate. So I like swiped back and my guy was like, what was that? Like, did someone send me a meme? And I was like, fuck, let me go read it now. And then I showed it to him. And it was like a Dragon Ball Z guy. It's like he's smacking and it says, when you slap her during sex and you go to the gym every day and that's all you got. And I'm like, I met him one time and nothing happened. Like, you know what I mean?
That's a red flag.
It's like, what, to me?
She's a little thotty.
Okay, I didn't expect that to I didn't expect
Buddy was probably like, yo, what the fuck?
And so my guy was like, who is that? Why would he send that to you? And I'm like, my guy friend being stupid. I don't fucking know. Cause I'm like, I don't know why he sent that to me. It's just like so random, but that happened. I felt like my heart like
that's funny
went to my ass. And I was like, oh shit. I felt guilty, but I didn't even do anything. Cause it was like, it's an inappropriate meme to send me that you've only met like once. You know what I mean? So
did you get a second date after that?
Yeah.
She said,
but he looked at me like, who sent that? Why they send that? I'm like,
yeah, to his heart, imagine his. Yours, imagine his. That shit probably fucked him up.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You thought your heart route? You're like, damn, this girl Merce is like, yeah, all these guys.
The quick swipe back is probably what really got him. If you kept it real casual, it probably went cool. But the quick one, it looks like you're hiding, and buddy's probably like,
yeah. But then I showed him. I was like, I don't know why he sent me this. Like, I really don't. So
that's why you keep your phone.
Maddie's like, keep the
Maddie's
phone
campaign
away.
is rocking right now.
Sometimes I keep on my meats. All right, so look, speaking of my meats, is okay. So I was on Instagram, straight flexing, never popped Molly and sweated, but it says it was like, is sex and dating after a breakup a good idea? We can start with that. If we need more context to it, we can add more context to it.
If you're dating after a breakup, you're not broken up, you're dating.
Hold up.
No, I think he means like moving
so
on.
So you're saying sex, you're still dating your ex and still having sex?
So we can just say after a breakup, is it okay? Is it a good idea to keep having sex with your ex?
No.
It's a terrible idea.
That's awful.
I mean, I can't even play devil's advocate. Like,
so that's a rhetorical question.
I mean, we could play devil's advocate. I mean, you could have sex, but I mean, what are the chances that you're not gonna, I guess, stick with the feelings, or I don't know, or develop feelings again, or get back to where you guys were before? I mean, it's never bad. I mean, it could be a terrible thing, but I guess some people have their rules where they don't ever get back with their ex. But then I would say the other half, they do it all the time.
I guess the only way, it's not a good idea, but the only way that it can be possible is if rules are set or boundaries are set, and once they're crossed, they have both agreed to
go their separate ways.
Yeah. That's the
what kind of boundaries? Like if you develop feelings, that's it, we got to stop.
Yeah.
Or if you want to,
like you my girlfriend, or you start acting like
but they have feelings though. Those feelings not gonna go away. I mean,
yeah.
I think
if you guys were like to break up with someone, do you guys like automatically start lurking and your eyes start to wander with other girls and like have sex to kind of get over that person? Or how do you guys kind of not get over a breakup, but like the steps to getting over a breakup? What do y'all do?
Jump right back in the water, baby.
Right back in the AJ.
Yeah, you get right back in the water. You gotta Get back. It's like practice. You had a bad game. Hey, you go to practice.
Get
you
back
get some
to
shots
it.
up.
Actually, can I revise my question? This is
Go
towards
ahead.
the guys. What assumptions do you guys have on females that just break up with their boyfriend? Like, what do you think we do after we break up with our boyfriend? Like, first, like, deleted pictures off of social media, like all that. What do you think we're doing?
Trying to get rid of the memory. That's
Come on,
what I
What do
think.
you think you guys are doing?
As females, right? What do you
Like,
think?
do you think we're going out a lot more? Do you think we're more quiet, like not on social media at all? Do you think we're hoeing out? Like guys say, oh, she just broke up, she's in the streets.
She probably in the streets. I'm gonna keep it a stat.
I'm with AJ. I think I feel like most of the time she's gonna hang out with her really close friends. They're gonna go out to the bar, and they're gonna try to find the girl another guy.
The girls are always gonna try to hook up their girl. It's the same thing with guys though.
That's my assumption. That's why
I asked, because I knew you guys would go that route.
What, Shorty's in there watching the Notebook and crying?
Yeah, you want me to think that she got a tub of ice cream in her bed watching sad movies?
No, it's more like self-love. We find ourselves doing things more for ourselves, like cooking, cleaning, hitting the gym more, waking up earlier to read a book, to do yoga. Like,
yeah, they'll go
for
through that.
some reason, a breakup, it doesn't, like, if I were to break up with a guy, I'm not like, all right, streets, because I'm always out anyway, whether I'm with a guy or not. You know what I mean? Not like that.
No, you're right. You're right.
I'm out with my girls or whatever, but like, it's just like a sense of, let me do something to take care of myself and like my body and kind of reset in that way. So that's why I asked you guys.
Is the haircut thing like a real thing? You know how usually the hair
changing your hair.
Yeah.
I'm guilty of it. I've done it. I've actually done it after a breakup where I just changed my hair color. Crazy, but it is something new, something fresh.
Like Martina, like you asked us, like what are the assumptions? I mean, that's going to be our assumption. I mean, I would think it's the same thing on your end too. You're going to think the guy is going out and then gonna go fuck all these girls just to, not get back. But
so y'all think the girl after the breakup gonna be sucking and fucking?
I don't think she's sucking and fucking.
I was gonna say,
but I think she's more like, everybody's not like Marcina, so not everybody's gonna be going out. Some are more reserved once they get in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So once they break up, they feel like they can go out. They can just be out. So I think not every girl's gonna be sucking and fucking, but they will be out more often than normal. I kind of like sucking and fucking. That's you know what I'm saying?
We need another woman on this podcast, please.
I mean, Martina, so from your experience with your friends and their breakups, is that what typically happens? They start cleaning more, going to the gym more, changing their hairstyles.
The changing your hairstyle, that's kind of funny. It's like a stereotype, like a girl, when a girl breaks up with her man after she changes her hair.
Exactly.
Because sometimes it does happen, sometimes it doesn't. I've done it before, so I guess. But yeah, I don't know. It's more like we don't want to be bothered. From what I've seen in my own experience, like I don't want to be showing out on social media. Like I'd rather just keep it low and like take care of myself until I'm ready to like reset and then like start to go out more and then meet people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like the 12 steps. The first one is like you go find yourself, make sure you good, and then you start to build yourself to go back out.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys ever seen like comparisons about how women deal with the breakup versus a man. A girl will first cry and be sad, and then once they're over it, they'll go out and have fun. With the guys are known to go out right away, have sex with multiple women, and then months later they start to get in their feelings because they missed the chick. Is that true?
Guys definitely cry later.
Later, not right after.
Yeah, because that's when like 6 months later they're gonna hop back in your text. When you're over them, that's when the guy comes back.
I'm glad you're speaking for guys, Medi, because that is true.
Hey, me and AJ, we're on the same page here. You're the one who brought it up. Honestly, the pretty much what you just said is probably spot on. I'm not gonna lie. So
yeah, dude's gonna want to try and get it out of his head. Girls usually process their emotions a lot better than guys, so it won't hit us until like we're actually like sitting doing nothing one day.
it's like
Yeah.
some guys may be like, all right, well, fuck it then. Especially if they get broken up with. They might try one more time and all right, I don't need her. You go back into the streets, left and right. You go back to your baby like, damn, I miss you.
I was wrong, I swear.
Parking out left and right, and then try to get back to his old faithful. And nigga Curry, then he gonna halfway want to commit suicide. Shit sick.
But then at the same time, man, it's all a game too. It's like, oh, you break up. It's like, oh, is he gonna fight for me? Oh, this, that. Yeah. And then like, if he don't fight for you, and if he fights for you, it's like, it's life, man.
Question before we go. Like, I don't know if y'all have been through a serious breakup, but imagine being in a serious breakup. Are you gonna be the type to flex on your ex, or don't even flex? When I mean flex,
flex like what? Like just like taking pictures of another guy or something, or what?
Like just flexing. For instance,
you just outliving
straps,
making it seem like your life's so lit now.
My life's so much better without you.
Just lavish dinners.
I'm doing, yeah, you gotta flex. I'm doing so much better. What? Yeah, I'm flexing. It's gonna be subtle though. It ain't gonna be like it. Nah, yeah, I'm probably. You know, the caption gonna be something slick. Oh yeah, got
something indirect.
Yeah,
exactly.
Some tweets.
But you know what really fuck us up when she don't fucking post anything.
Yeah, because your mind wanders, big guy.
Then you on fucking her best friend Sally's IG trying to see like
you become a private investigator real quick.
You turn it into fucking investigator out here. The feds out here.
I think that goes on both sides. We like to stalk our guy, and if he's not posting anything, or our ex, we go to his friends that we're following, because I'm sure I follow some of his friends and hope like try to see what he's doing. And I've caught it a couple times, like, okay, he's at this place and this is what he's doing. All right. It makes me have like a sense of like, because I'm nosy as fuck, you know? So it's like
we all are.
Yeah. But sometimes, so with that, obviously we're gonna always want to like investigate, see what they're doing, see what they're up to. But sometimes, I mean, if you really want to get over someone, it's out of sight, out of mind. Once that happens, I mean, that's it. But if you keep harping on it and trying to figure out what they're doing, who they're hanging out with, and all that, it's
just pain.
Problems.
Agreed.
That's why you flex.
Exactly. I worry about myself.
All right, Manny. You got it.
All right. I saw this earlier today. Shade Room posted it. It was about pretty much if your close friend specializes in something, does something for a living, would you hire someone else to do that same job as opposed to going to your close friends? And if you use your close friend, do you expect a discount, and do you expect it to be free, or do you expect it to be free?
When you say if a close friends hire someone else to do something, you do kind of like if I was like a real estate agent and someone in my area hires someone else, or like a photographer.
I mean, yeah. Let's say your best friend. Let's say you're a real estate agent and your best friend lives in the same area, but she hires someone else to find her home, and you're a real estate agent, a broker, and everything.
I'd be
but
pissed.
She hired someone else.
I'd be pissed.
Yeah, that's a tough one to get past. I think the only logical thing that we was talking about earlier was like if the person is just starting up. Now, if the person's been doing what they're doing, and then then you're just a fake friend. Like,
I mean,
that's tough.
To go against that, even if they've just been like let's stick with that example, a real estate for like agent for like a month. That's not long, but you know, and if you're in the process of looking for like a house, for example, yeah, I would. And if it's like one of my close friends, I would help them out, and they'd help me out and try to find the best thing. And again, I'm giving them not only my support, but also like helping them with the experience, with their skills. So I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
But okay, it depends, because if it was something else, like, I don't know, like let's say a photographer that is my friend, but I don't like the way they edit because it makes me seem washed out or something. And be like, look, I love you and stuff, but I want another type of edit. Like either tell them to do this type of edit or just hire someone else that kind of fits what you want, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So. I guess it depends on what it is, but I'd mainly try to ask
I
someone
think
I
close friends
know.
I would help out, or I would,
Mhm.
I would give the dollar to. Now, like
Yeah.
acquaintances or just somebody I know that's doing it, probably not. But like,
That's
yeah, acquaintances, I'm gonna go to somebody I know is gonna get it done the right way. But my homie, yeah, you can get my dollar. You can even mess up, but I still give my dollar.
Depends on the damage of the mess up, but I feel you.
Facts. But I know I could definitely come to you and be like, yo, you fucked up.
Mm.
I'm with y'all. I'll give him a try first. But I like what else you said, Maddie, but you broke it into a different question. So let's go back to that. When you said if you are buying a product from your friend, are you expecting a discount or are you willing to pay full price? What y'all think about that?
I'm typically I'm willing to pay full price. Absolutely. Especially if it's like a startup and stuff like that. I mean, but then it depends on what it is. If it's like a product, I'm paying full price. I'm not expecting a discount.
Yeah.
But like, let's say for example, you go to a restaurant. You go to your boy's restaurant. He's the owner. You know.
Oh yeah.
Are you paying full price? I mean, I'm not expecting anything. I'm expecting full price. But like, if you have your restaurant and you're an owner and your boys come, are you giving them full price or are you giving them a discount? If I'm the owner, I'm not charging full price. Like, it's just like, okay,
yeah,
I know what my costs are.
Yeah.
I'm giving you this discount.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Or you're giving full price and giving them like free shots or free drinks or something on top. Something.
Yeah, make
like
the
that.
experience that's like better than just paying the full thing. Like you got a little extra. I've had that a couple times. Like some friends that own restaurants or was like head chefs, they come out and then be like, "Yo, this is on us." It's like, oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was a server and I had friends come in, usually the restaurant I worked for, if it was their birthday, it would be like the free cake on us.
Yeah.
So when I was a server and I had my friends, I'd get them a free cake and just label it as a birthday when it wasn't their birthday, so they can have it for free. You know, things like that. So try to finesse when your friends are there. But yeah, like Mehdi said, if it's a product, like a candle or a painting or something they made, then yeah, full price.
Yeah, full price, absolutely. But I think the bigger part of this is like, does the other side expect a discount? If you're expecting something, a discount, or expecting it to be free, that's when it's a problem. It's like, nah, I'm not giving you. I'm not doing that.
The
like
expectation is what makes it like,
exactly.
not generous.
I got to reverse with y'all. So say if both of y'all got something, right? Both of y'all selling a product, and let's just say you gave that person a discount, and when it comes to their business, they don't give you a discount. You salty?
Salty.
Yeah, salty for sure. I'm gonna still give you the full price, but I'm gonna be tight. Like, both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough.
But more times than not, I guess it depends on the value of each product. I mean, you're giving one to get one, pretty much. And if someone is not returning that, that's kind of like,
what are you doing?
Yeah.
Transactional world we live in.
It's kind of like going to the bar. You buy someone a shot. All right, I'm getting the next round.
Facts.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, look, people's thought process is different. There's the people that pretty much they hit up their boys' spot just because they know they're gonna get a discount, and then there's people that they're going there to support their friend and not expecting anything.
Yeah.
What if it was like, let's go back to Mehdi and AJ. Mehdi, you're selling a candle, which is like maybe $15 to $20. AJ creates like the design on Air Forces, like custom design, like some people do. His value is a little bit more, maybe like 200 plus, because it's customized and stuff. Would you, and like you say you gave him like a buy one get one free candle, for example, it's not like even, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that transaction,
the price, the transaction isn't like equal.
Like, yeah, take my shoes for $15. You hook me up with your candle.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, yeah, exactly. Perfect example. I mean, I'll give you the candle, but I'm not expecting those pair of shoes for free either. Like, that's not.
Mehdi's gonna be like, give me $15 off at least.
Right.
All right, I think it's a wrap in the trap.
Thursday.
So I guess remind you guys, like we always do, if you haven't, make sure you follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah.
Match.com.
Thank you for watching. Talk to
me.